This is Demon Bane. And Demon Bane is one of the 4 upcoming Demon Slayer games that are being made. If you don't know any of the other games, I recommend checking out this video here. And today I have a little treat for you guys. I will be giving away free tester slots for Demon Bane. The only thing you need to do to qualify is to like and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Once this video hits 500 likes, all you need to do is go into my Discord server, get rolled, and under the important tab there will be a channel called giveaways. There, once this video reaches 500 likes, the giveaway for the free slots will commence. Now, there is no release date for Demon Bane as of right now, which is pretty upsetting, because we have been dry throughout the whole of summer and there has been absolutely no games to play. Fortunately, I have been given the chance to hop in the game and show you guys some of the breathing and BDAs that are going to be inside of this game. And I'm not going to lie, this game's looking really high quality. So let me know what you guys think of the game. Remember, it's still being developed and everything you're seeing is going to be improved on. Without further ado, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button again. I appreciate you. And let's check out what Demon Bane is saying. Okay, so I figured out how to get my breathings and katanas. Now, I will show you guys each of the breathings, and then after the breathings, I'm going to showcase some of the weapons. Now, one thing I do want to figure out is parrying good in this game? Is this game a parry game? Okay, so there you saw the block meter. I don't think this is parry. Yeah, I don't think this is parrying. Let's try that one more time. That's me getting hit. I don't think this is parrying. Maybe my timings are just terrible. No, it's not parry. It's not a parry game. Okay, so this is not a parry based game. It is blocking. The animations suit that of a parry based game though, so I do think this game would actually be pretty good with parrying. I know the PvP community is pretty split between parrying and just true stun combat. So is this true stun as well? Let's see. It is true stun. Okay, so this is a true stun game. So it's more related, I guess you could call it more along the sides of Project Slayer's 2 type of combat, because we do know Hinokami. Future GZ here, editor GZ here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment for watching myself be so stupid. I do figure out that it's not true stun and that it is a parry based game literally like 20 seconds after the last clip you guys saw, but I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to interrupt the video. I'm like, Ags, is there something wrong? How can you be this bad at video games? It's driving me insane at how stupid I sound and I look. So we're honestly just gonna skip to the part where I figure everything out, because I can't take this. No, you guys are gonna flame me in the comment section. I'm so sorry, bro. No, there is parrying. Okay, so my timings were just terrible. Interesting. The parrying feels really nice too. You know, some games where parrying just feels like it doesn't take place in the game. Oh, it's not true stun. I just saw. Okay, it's not true stun, but it doesn't feel like it's not true stun at the same time. All right, hold on, because I did just parry after getting hit. Okay. It's not true stun. It's not true stun. Okay, it's not true stun. It's not true stun. This is a parry based game. Maybe I'm just really bad at the game. Okay, so yeah, you seen it here first, folks. This is a parry based game. But what I will say is the game's parrying does feel good, but it feels more along the lines of, I don't know. Okay, it's actually, the parrying is actually really good. It felt responsive. I don't know why it felt like a hit stun just then though. It is what it is, but we're gonna test more features a little bit later on. So let's actually M1 this guy. Yeah, okay, it does feel good. It actually feels very good. I like that. So let's use flame now. So for flame's first ability, we got dash slash. Oof, I completely missed that. So you can go right through your opponents with that. You kind of got to time it perfectly. Let's use double slash while the cooldown. Knocks them into the air. You can see some nice combos being made with that. Jump slash, jumps up, hits down. Grab slash is definitely a grab. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's pretty nice. With the grab slash, it doesn't grab with your arm, your left arm. It's more of a slice into the grab. So you can use that as a combo extender. Let's try dash again. Yeah, you gotta time that pretty well. Then we got heavy slash. Pretty nice. And then we got flame ultimate, which I'm very sure my breathing needs to be all the way back up. There is no button. Usually it's G to breathe. This is just constant breathing, I guess. So let that fill back up. Maybe they haven't added the breathing mechanic in the game yet properly. Okay, so let's use the flame ult. Oh, you got a dashing M1 as well. Okay. Alright, let's use this again. Can I use it from a distance? Yes, I can. And I can control where it goes a little bit. That is beautiful. And then it deals damage after it hits down. You get a little flame tornado. Pretty W. I like flame. I like flame. Okay, so next we have water. And with water, we got water surface slash. Okay, there's a little run before it does the surface slash. So make sure you time that perfect. We got water basin. Oh, that wasn't a knockup. Okay, I'm assuming that block breaks. Water wheel. Okay, what I noticed is these moves don't last that long, you know, like actually. I want to use surface slash again. Yeah, it's a little run before the little surface slash part. Got water ult that I'll save for after. Water counter, which I'm going to use on this guy. Let him use his M1 combo. Ooh. Okay, that move is pretty heat. That move is pretty heat. Oh, look, there's different stats here. Pretty interesting. We'll check that out later. We got multi-water here. Okay, so it's a continuous attack. And then we have water ultimate, which I'm probably sure we need max breathing for, but let's use it anyways. And I hate that. I hate ults that do that. It's like, if you've never used the ult before, your timing and calculating the distance of its activation is always going to be a little bit off. Like, dashing me forward without my permission is so irritating. But obviously you need to take into account those things, and now we have to wait for the cooldown. So I guess let's do that. Okay, let's try this water ult again. So we know there's gonna be a little dash. There we go, timed perfectly. Ooh. Damn, okay then. I like that. The ultimates are clean. I like that. I like that. I like that. Alright, let's move on to the next one. And we're back. Now, I used all the moves, realizing I wasn't recording like an idiot. But, doesn't matter. Now I kind of know what these moves do. So we got Thunder Flash with the delayed hit effect after, because obviously we're moving at the speed of lightning. And then we have Thunder Slashes, which is pretty cool. And we have Thunderbolt, which is actually a grab, which I consider more of a Thunder Shock, or I wouldn't call this Thunderbolt. When I think Thunderbolt, I think Pikachu, you know. But cool. That's not Bolt. That's more of a Spark. But we have the multi-slash move. You kind of gotta control that with your mouse because it moves you forward. Then we have Thunder Strikes, which is more of like an AoE move. And then we have the ultimate, which I'm not too sure how I got wrong, but we'll wait for it and use the ability. Okay, so not too sure how we're using this one. Do I need to time it perfectly? Okay, that was the wrong move. Did that actually still hit from there? Nice. This is the move. Okay, there we go. Damn. Okay, that's pretty short-lived. I thought it was gonna be more flashy, like keeps going around, like you see in the spider fight, how he just kept going. I thought it was gonna be more like that, but I'm not mad at that. Pretty short, but I'm not mad at it. But Thunder's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I like Flame a little bit better though. Okay, so here we have Insect Breathing. So first we have Insect Lunge. It's gonna be a lunge, so okay, so I don't know, maybe that's a block break, or maybe it's just a really good engage, not too sure. Insect Dash. Okay, dashes you forward. I wonder if that goes to your nearest target. I guess there's no way of finding that out here. Insect Barrage. Oh my gosh, okay. Insect Dive. Okay, Insect is, what I will say is Insect in this is it's pretty heavy. I feel like usually Insect is more flowy, like it flows. And this is like, it's a heavy hitter, which is not a bad thing at all. Don't get it twisted. I wasn't expecting it. That's all. Insect Thrust. The moves happen pretty fast too. And Insect Ult. Oh, and I have enough breathing. It shouldn't be on cooldown because I haven't used it. Ooh. Okay. Down. Damn. Okay, that's what I was expecting of Thunder. Do you see how Thunder, like, he didn't do a lot of like dashes but between the opponent? He didn't really attack him that much. I was expecting more of a what I saw for Insect for Thunder. For like Thunder's ult can be improved, I'm not gonna lie to you. And I think as for now, that is all the breathings that are currently in the game. So Flame, Thunder, and Insect. Flame, Thunder, Water, and Insect. I heard there's a moon breathing, but I don't know if that's gonna be a spec or something because I don't see it here. Okay, some random mobs just spawned on me and I'm pretty scared. Okay. Okay, the mobs in this are not gonna be easy. I didn't do this. I got scared because I checked if there was another person in the server, and apparently there isn't. So I'm just getting attacked out of nowhere. I'm literally the only person in here, look. No, the mobs in this are crazy. I think I'm losing here. Okay, I got it. Moving on to the first BDA, we're using Tamari. So 6 balls. Okay, I guess it's not finished. Wall kick. We have jump throw. Okay. Again with those lunges, those sudden lunges. Now it's not bad that it does that. Obviously you're gonna have to get used to it, but I would just appreciate it if it didn't do that. Let's use the ult here real quick. Ooh. Okay, okay. Alright, that's nice. Now obviously this isn't finished. This is an early version of it. Damn, you can't even like aim that for real. Yeah, so obviously that isn't finished. There's a lot of sound effects that weren't there, etc. But that does look really cool. Reminds me of Cyclops from Ben 10. 4 arms. This is Cyclops. I meant 4 arms. Now the funny thing about this is still pretty early state of the game. There are some BDAs and breathing styles that actually aren't inside the testing server yet that are complete, I'm very sure. Arrow was recently completed for Blood Demon Arts, and I think there was another breathing style that was recently done as well, but obviously they're not here, I guess for a reason. Maybe they haven't published it yet, but that doesn't really matter. Alright, so Akaza, we got leg sweep, we have fist barrage, we have compass kick. Okay, obviously you're not going to be using a weapon as Akaza. This is all placeholder. Remember, this is the testing server. We have grab. I want to see what that is. Slam down. Yeah, this is going to be pretty crazy. We have the counter. I don't have enough breathing. I wonder what it's going to be for Blood Demon Art, because obviously you can't have breathing in Blood Demon Art, so maybe it just goes away. Again, this is all placeholder, and it does apply with this for now, but it's not going to be like this in the main game, obviously. Counter, cool. And let's see the ultimate. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have enough breathing. Oh my gosh, bro. Another dash. The annoying part about the dashes is if you miss it, not only do you have to wait for the cooldown, you gotta be able to time, like you have to time the distance. You gotta, like, if you've never used it before, you're not gonna know it's a dash ultimate. So how are you gonna time it perfectly? What I do think is, if, like, let's say you see how I dashed through, if it's anywhere within that area, I should hit it. It should hit, because if I dash through my opponent, it's stupid. So if I hit my opponent mid dash, the ultimate should proc. It should activate. It shouldn't only proc and activate at the end of the animation, because that is stupid, and a lot of people are going to be missing their ults like that. So if you hit or go through them in the dash, it should still proc the ultimate as long as you make contact with the player. Now if I ended the animation and I completely missed the player, of course that's when it shouldn't proc. But I find it dumb that I can dash through my opponent when I proc my ultimate. That's actually very bad. So that needs to be fixed. Also, since this is a parry based game, maybe if you parry, you should be able to parry people's ultimates. That would make a lot of sense too. Not block, parry. Okay, we are back, and let's see how this fails. Please don't fail. There we go. Timed it perfect. Okay, that is actually pretty clean. How did the dummy get hit behind me? Interesting. But yeah, that is it for all the Blood Demon Arts and BDAs. Blood Demon Arts and breathing styles, not BDAs. That made no sense. But let's check out the different weapons in the game, because we do know this is going to be pretty interesting. I'm assuming everyone's going to start off with maybe like a dull sword or dull katana, or maybe we get to pick our versions of the dull weapon we want, and then after the final selection, we get to pick which weapons we want to use, which would make a lot more sense. I wonder how they're actually going to do this, because this part of the game is pretty important. Are you just going to be able to pick what you want off the bat, or do you pick the weapons you want after the Slayer exams? I do think it would make more sense to pick your weapons after the Slayer exams, because everyone should train with a katana at first, and then after your Slayer exams is like when you get to pick the weapon profession you want to go into. Do you want to start off with a sickle or a mace, etc., and then you get stronger with that weapon class or weapon variation. But gonna be interested to see. The one thing I'm super curious about is the scythes. So we're gonna start off as that. Now I will say I love scythes, but the design for this scythe is not my favorite. It's not my favorite. So we're gonna be looking at the crits and the M1s. Oh, it has a slow swing speed, but it feels heavy. It feels heavy. I like that. You can feel your M1s. There's a lot of games where I look at them or I look at the gameplay and it looks like I can't feel the M1, or it feels like you don't really feel the M1. You definitely feel the M1s in this. Slow and heavy. That's what it feels like. And then the crit. Slam them down. I like that crit. Pretty W. Alright, that's it for the scythe. Let's move on to... Let's actually go back to the katana. So obviously the M1s actually pretty, like, it's medium. It's not super fast, but it's not slow either. Definitely faster than the scythe is. And then the crit, that dash forward thing again. This game, I think the biggest flaw of this game is that dash forward thing. It's actually kind of rubbing me the wrong way a little bit, because once you dash past your opponent, you completely miss the move, and it's kind of irritating. You actually have to time it perfectly. The katana crit is not my favorite, I will say that. I feel like the katana crit should be simple. It should be a heavy attack instead of being a lunge grab. It feels like a lunge grab. Not my favorite. Now we got the gauntlets. I know this is gonna be the favorites of the Akuma mains. I'm just gonna call it Akuma because I don't know what they're. Fist class mains, whatever. M1s, super close range, obviously, right? I like the little light up. It helps see, so it helps your opponent see, like, okay, he's about to attack. Because a lot of games get wrong is that sometimes fist class it's really hard to see their M1 animations. In this you can see it really clearly, and if it doesn't help, or it does help that you can see the little flash, I like that. It is a grab. It is a grab. I do like that. I want to see if it does any dashes, because I was right in front of them. Crit cooldown is a bit lengthy. Yeah, that is a grab. With Akaza, this is going to be really smooth. I wonder if demons are going to be able to use stuff like the gauntlets though. This is probably going to be a demon thing, the gauntlets. Slayers don't use gauntlets, right? I like that little change effect. We got the sickles. Definitely faster than the katana. I'll show you guys in comparison. Yeah, slightly faster. It's not a big difference, but it's definitely faster. M1s. We got the crit. Another grab. Crits in this game are grabs. Except for the scythe. The scythe isn't a grab. It does feel more of like an actual heavy attack. But in this, a lot of the crits are grabs. I'm not mad at that. But a crit should honestly, for weapons, for a weapon, should honestly be an attack that actually guard breaks. And I don't mean a grab, I mean like an attack, like a heavy swing, or with the sickles, it could be a thing where it dashes one of them and then pulls it back. I don't know. They're all grabs, literally. So far, at least. Next, we got the Bloodborne. Oh. This actually looks beautiful. Let's see. It looks a bit slower than the scythe. I can't really tell, but it does feel heavy, and it's definitely slower. Let's see the crit. Okay. Yeah. Thank God it's not a it's not a grab. A heavy slam to the ground, and it has like a little green wave effect. Let's see. That's OP. That range is very OP. What the heck? Okay, cool. Oh. We have normal fist here. Here we have normal fist. The light indicator is a bit weird here. I think it has a further range than the gauntlets. Is this a grab too? The exact same one. Let's switch that one up. Let's see. Okay, it's not bad. Gotta be pretty close. But yeah, that's honestly about it for the game. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one.